Hello, it is me, Dom. I am here today with a poem. This week I am talking about Edgar Allan Poe, and I'm actually really excited because, you know, prior to me kind of doing a little bit of research, I knew of his most famous work, which is very dark and eerie and a little, mysterious. But the poem that I'm actually sharing today is quite the opposite. So it's really cool seeing how complex people are as individuals and seeing these different layers and dimensions because everyone has different things to bring out, and it's amazing to see what kind of brings that out of people. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. The one that I'm going to be reciting today is titled To One in Paradise by Edgar Allan Poe. So let's get started. Thou wast that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine, a green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. All dream too bright to last, all starry hope that didst arise. But to be overcast, a voice from out the future cries, on, but o'er the past. Dim gulf, my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. For Alice, Alice with me, the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy gray eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams. In what ethereal dances, by what eternal streams. Again, a very amazing poem. I think it's very on point, and for some reason it reminds me of Howl's Moving Castle. If any of y'all have seen that movie, it is amazing. I feel like it's for all ages. Like, it's a Ghibli film, so it's animated, but the storyline it's awesome. I don't know why, like, as I was reading it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is like, I'm imagining like Christian Bale like reading this to me. But fast forward, I think it's amazing to see again just this different side of him, and just him talking about flowers and shining and dreams. And when he says all my days are trances, that's how I feel like life's been lately, and not because it is that directly, but because that's what I choose to perceive it as. So it's been quite a fun ride, and I think I genuinely live in paradise, just because in my daily life I'm able to make choices, and I think that's beautiful that I have the opportunity to do that. um, Unfortunately, not everyone is able to make choices, even if it is something as small as like, what kind of coffee am I gonna get? What kind of things? And I'm so grateful to have those types of problems, genuinely. So yeah, just really good poem. It's reminded me of spring and how, everything in the summer is just so bright and vivid. And I don't know if it's just me, but things are more colorful in the summer than the winter. I feel like the winter, there's just like this overcast, and I don't feel like I'm a sad person in the winter, but things that are sadder are more drawn to me during that time. So it's hard to not correlate it to that, but I do feel like with spring and summer, everything's just so bright and blooming and growing, and I definitely feel like I'm in a growing period, and I'm on that way to paradise through this daily trance. But yeah, overall, I'm super excited. I again am gonna continue to kind of dabble into it, and I'm also excited to kind of start a book collection on that. I've been withholding buying books just because I plan to be traveling a lot in these next couple of months, and I just don't really know where I'm gonna be or where I'm gonna go. And as much as I love reading, I refuse to have digital copies of things. I just love physical copies. I was going to the library for a while, but again, I'm gonna be moving, so I've kind of just been relying on my handy dandy iPad to read things. So when I do get that opportunity to start collecting books from poets and different authors, I am gonna be super excited because I have a list of books that I already want. And yeah, but I hope y'all have a good rest of your day and take care. Yeah, bye.